We all have our favorite roller coasters. It could be the gigantic T-Express in South Korea, the action-packed airtime-filled Steel Vengeance, the Inversion Machine Smiler, or a mild, scenic ride like Adventure Express. Well, I have a tie for what I think are the most fun coasters in my opinion. Magnum at Cedar Point and Gemini at Cedar Point. No, this is not just because I'm a Cedar Point fanboy. Both of these rides are completely jank, but they are tons of fun. The latter one is what we will be focusing in this video. So today on Zach Coaster Crazy, I will discuss why Gemini is so much fun to me by reviewing it. So to start, let's talk about the stats. I know stats aren't everything, but I just want to mention them anyways. We have an 125-foot lift hill, a pretty big drop of 118 feet, a speed of 60 miles per hour, and a track length of 3,800 feet. Even though this is a pretty massive ride, even by today's standards, it is seen as a family coaster because it isn't nearly as intense as other rides in the world or even in the park. But we will get to that later. The layout is a pretty simple, but it's a lot of fun. It is basically a Frankenstein of a figure eight and a double out and back layout. But it is absolutely massive compared to most of those, with huge turnarounds, massive drops, and nearly 4,000 feet of track. It does have a mid-course brake run, but that barely affects the ride at all, unlike another ride in the park. But anyway, let's get to the actual main review. This ride is pretty smooth for its age for the most part, only being bumpy during the transitions. The racing aspect makes this ride way more fun than usual, as trash-talking the other side and high-fiving them is a great experience. The ride has many good airtime pops, and it has two great head choppers, which are some of the best in the park, only rivaled by Steel Vengeance's structure tunnel, I guess is what you could call it. The ride also has great capacity, having 4 trains, 2 on each side. So the line is always less than 35 minutes, despite being a total fan favorite, at least from what I've heard. The turnarounds can kill the thrill a bit, but it still goes fast enough to be fun, plus the trash talking and high-fiving. This ride is also pretty good for young ones, because it is not too intimidating or scary, but is thrilling enough for thrill seekers like you and me. Well, I think you're a thrill seeker. Who knows? You might not. But either way, you'd probably enjoy Gemini. Now, for the ride's final score, it's going to get a 10 if running both trains, and an 8.5 if only one side's running. When it comes to my favorite coasters, which usually are what I find the most fun, this one sticks out. It isn't objectively the best in the world, but it is a damn good ride for what it is. I hope Cedar Point keeps it around for a long time, because so many people seem to love this thing. But I want to hear your thoughts on the ride. Do you think it is a great ride, fairly mediocre, or totally terrible? If you want to respond, reply down below. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram if you'd like to. And I will see you guys in the next video.